Hey guys, and welcome to episode 7 of our 2021 Kansas Whitetail Series. Like I said in episode 6, we're going to roll back to my pre-arrival to Kansas when Dad started hunting a little bit on his own. Started seeing a few deer here and there. It was still kind of early. It was in October. Hope you enjoy this video and the animals that he was able to capture on film. And so we're just going to go ahead and roll into the footage. On Dad's first couple sits of the hunt, he was seeing this little 7-pointer pretty consistently. Almost every sit, I think he was seeing him. And he finally had a decent 9-pointer come in. Had a heavy rack but lacked tine length and just wasn't quite what he was looking for. And this is actually a buck that we ended up seeing back on episodes 5 or 6, the early morning buck, that he also passed at that time too. So since this buck wasn't quite what he was looking for, his quest for a Kansas whitetail continues. So Dad had a fairly eventful afternoon. He saw several decent little bucks, just not quite what he was looking for. And this takes us into Halloween, which also he saw another decent wide 8-pointer, but just not quite the Kansas size we were looking for. So at this point in time of the trip, I actually joined Dad in Kansas, and so if you want to go back and watch episodes 1 through 6, that'll kind of showcase the time that we spent together. And now we're going to go into the part where Dad hunts after I've left Kansas, and he has some pretty good encounters, so check it out. So Dad's first hunt after I left was a pretty good one. He saw this really nice 10-pointer that was a mainframe 9 that had this kicker on his G3. Very nice deer, and Dad was hopeful that he'd be able to pass this one because he looked like to be a fairly young deer, and hopes to hunt him again next year. But as you saw in episode 6, we actually lost this piece of property, so it's kind of a bummer that we're not going to be able to see what this deer turns into, because he looked like he was going to be something special, but he got the walk today. So again, the quest continues for Dad's Kansas whitetail. That continues to be covered up in, 2 and 3-year-old bucks. Again, just not the size he's looking for. They're up and on the move, but again, our cameras have not been showing any big buck activity on any of the tracks that we hunt. So he's just playing the patient game and hoping the right one comes by at the right time. So as I mentioned in episode 6, this track is an active cow track, and it's kind of overgrown with scrub trees and cedars, and it's very difficult to access, so we're kind of limited on where we can hunt. And unfortunately the cows do sometimes mosey on into the area we're hunting, and Dad's come up with the idea to use a flip and a marble to get them out of the area that we're hunting. After finally seeing a mature buck, Dad decides to move blind locations. He actually moves on the opposite side of where he'd been seeing this buck using. It's kind of this little flat, clear area that goes up the hill, and fortunately for him, the move pays off.
Yep. Looks solid.
Got blood right here where the hair come out. So
awesome. Cool, man. Alright, give me a call when you find him. Alright, good luck. Bye. Congrats.
There's my 2 blinds that I've been sitting in this whole hunt. One's in that cedar tree, and then the other is across the opening. I had been seeing the last couple of days, seeing this deer over here on this flat. He'd actually fought one morning, and yesterday morning I saw him and tried to call him in and got him to within 50 yards. So yesterday evening I pulled old school out and decided I would go after him instead of trying to get him to come to me. And we come up this little draw here that I had been seeing him walk up and down, and not a whole lot of trees out here. And to be honest, I actually texted Justin. I'm not sure if it went through or not, but I felt like I was hunting in the middle of a football field, trying to use a bow and arrow to kill one of these Kansas bucks. But it worked out. He actually come up this little draw right here, this little, you see the little ridge? He was walking up that ridge. He'd already got past me, and I I had already decided I was picking the video camera up. I wasn't going to be able to have a shot at him. And about that time he stopped. It was all God. There was no reason for this deer to come back down the hill. But he turned when he got right up to the top. And right there, and started my way. He come across, actually between these two bushes. And when I shot, he was right here. And I was sitting right there. After the shot, he actually ran towards me. He ran down. And earlier, there was actually blood right here at the edge of the blind. This is my little old school deer stand. And I'm really proud of this buck.
Find him?
My battery.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You found him?
See me? Found him. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Where was he?
Battery ran out on my phone, so I'm having to charge it.
Gotcha. Hold on 1 second.
Hello?
Hey. It's cutting out a little bit too much.
Yes, I'm down here in a hole.
Yeah.
He was all the way. I started walking. I was walking the creek, and I was headed down to where the creek joins the road, you know?
Yeah.
And I said, please don't cross that road, please. And I was looking, and I looked in a hole. I said, there's a dead buck right there. But I was thinking it was one that had been hit.
Yeah.
Because it's in a little deep hole.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at it, I said, that's my buck.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, and then he would have been across the road.
He's down there. He's almost down there.
Cool, man.
I don't know how he made it that far.
Yeah.
That arrow went all the way through it. It actually come out toward it looked out towards his rear leg. I mean, it went all the way through.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'll get you a better picture when I get better. Just as I was trying to get a hold of your mom, my phone died.
Yeah.
Just as I found, I'll get my phone charged and I'll get you some better pictures. So.
How big is he?
He's that one I filmed yesterday.
Yeah. Cool.
You can probably his brow points curl in, you know? That's really strange. They curl inward, and then he's almost a 9-pointer. I mean, he ain't no giant, but he's nice.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him. I'm proud.
Cool, man. Hard hunting paid off.
I tell you, man. Woo!
Yeah.
I'll get you. I'll call you back on my phone. I'll get you some better pictures.
Okay.
Face down when I get better positions here.
All right. Sounds good. Congrats.
All right. All right, buddy.
All right. See you.
Love you, man.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Who gave you that shirt?
Pam gave me this shirt. The loving wife. She's a good one.
You're gonna have to tell her it's lucky.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we always do a thumbs up. Yes, sir.
Mine's holding my bow up there.
Yeah, I'll get my bow here in a minute.
I call it the hero shot. Say
19th's my day, boys, I guess.
I say so.
I told Justin yesterday about this. He's interested. But these rocks don't make it.
So Dad ended up making a pretty good move. He saw this buck used in this area, decided to switch up his hunting plans and made a new ground blind and sealed the deal on a mature 8-pointer. Going back through videos, we actually think we filmed this deer back in 2019. He was probably a 2-year-old then, so I think he's probably about a 4-year-old now. I'll show you some of the footage back from 2019 now. But yeah, solid mature deer. Glad Dad was able to fill his tag. Unfortunately, it seems like that we're never able to connect and fill our tags while we're both in Kansas, so he had to take some pictures by himself. But congrats to him. Well, we really enjoy these Kansas trips together. I think this is about our 5th or 6th year going out there together, and it's just a lot of fun and we have a lot of good times. So thank you, Dad, for an awesome Kansas trip this year, and hopefully we'll be out after him again next year in 2022.